Thank you, Monica, for your perspective. And Scott, you are missing out. We are back here in the kitchen. Things getting tropical on Good Morning Arizona. Cue the luau music. Joanie Simon is showing us earlier how to make her own Hawaiian snow cone. And now we've moved on to the entree. We had dessert first, which we like.
That's how I always work.
Yes.
Come on.
So that was great. And then this is something that you say is as simple as a standard stir fry, but with a lot of flavor.
Totally. I had some folks write in on social media and say we would love to see a sweet and sour chicken,
okay,
but lightened up because it's not fried. It's just a simple saute.
Okay.
And I've got the wok out here today, but you could do this in a standard fry pan. That's how I usually do it. But I wanted to add some flair for you this morning. So I just use a little bit of avocado oil, which is a great oil to use for high temperatures.
Okay.
So that it's not going to break down on us. And then, you know, we've got sort of those classic veggies that you think of in sweet and sour, which are onions and then peppers. And I rough chop those. That's why I like this recipe, because you get nice big pieces. You don't have to worry about breaking them down into a fine dice or anything. Just chop them up. And then from there, we're going to soften those up a little bit. And then we throw in the sauce components, which we're really relying on the juices that are here in the pineapple.
Ooh,
so bringing the pineapple back.
Yes.
But that pineapple juice that's in there is going to serve as the base for the sauce.
Oh, I love it.
And you're like, well, it's a little watery, but we're going to add some other flavor and some other things
fix
in.
That.
We are going to fix it. So
what was that, a little garlic?
A little garlic in there, and then also some tomato paste, which will start to thicken it up. Usually there is tomato sauce in a typical sweet and sour, but we're just going to use a little tomato paste for the thickening component. And as you mix all of that together, we've also got a little soy sauce and a little rice wine vinegar. Just, you know, things that I typically have on hand. I would say those are great key components to have in your pantry.
Okay.
But after that simmers for probably about 5 minutes, you'll start to see everything kind of soften up. And then we take the cornstarch. And cornstarch is this magical ingredient that you add to sauces to thicken them up. So you'll see this a lot in Asian dishes, all sorts of things that have sauces, because it's a little watery now from that pineapple juice. But you just do a nice little, about a tablespoon's worth of sprinkled across the top.
Okay.
And it'll start to incorporate, and then as it starts to boil and starts to simmer, heat up, that cornstarch will break down and it'll thicken the sauce up. It'll be
brings everything
totally
together.
Beautiful. And then I throw the chicken in with that as well. And this is something that you can use some leftover chicken. So, you know, sometimes I'll cook up a couple, you know, grilled chicken breasts or something like that. Just keep those on hand and toss
and then you can add it. So if you were to be adding the chicken raw, how much time would you need, and would you still do the vegetables first?
So what I would do is I would cook the chicken first and then put that to the side. So yeah, you want to add, I kind of add that chicken in very last so that you don't get kind of those little pieces that fall apart and, you know, extra stuff. So I cook the chicken first and then I cook the veggies. Add the chicken at the end.
It's so nice and colorful.
It is. It's very nice and colorful, super healthy, not a lot of added ingredients, and certainly no additional sweeteners. And then I like to serve it either over brown rice, or if you want to get extra healthy, maybe throw some quinoa in there. So it's a really easy weeknight dish.
And if you want to be like me, you'll just do the microwave version of that rice or quinoa, right?
Exactly, exactly.
So we only have to tackle one
You're
job.
telling my secrets right now, Olivia.
JoanieSimon.com and recipes also on azfamily.com. Thank you so much. Great to see you. I feel like we went on vacation. Do you?
We did. Aloha.
Thank you. Aloha.